behind me.
I was sun way up there. I go almost every morning when the sun goes down. Oh, my love, baby, that's how strong my love is. Oh.
Be what they want and need. When you want love from this person, like when you're interested, you think of all these things, all these ways you could be for them. Because what do you get if you could be what they need and be what they want? You can try and control the way they feel toward you. That's what it is. You're trying to manipulate and control the way that they feel, so they feel good about you. What you're actually looking for is a reflection of your investment. That's what you want. So like if you identify these things about somebody that you like, and you want them to feel positively toward you, you try to start to look at it like you deserve it. Like, I deserve this person's attention or love. I deserve for them to feel good about me and to like me. And there's an injustice that happens. And dismantling people is a way of restoring injustice in your own mind. Because it's deep. It's like, okay, I erased myself for you. And you still don't feel good about me? I couldn't find a way to get you to feel good about me? You look weak. Not you, weak, bitch. I used to do. I noticed myself, when I would dismantle people, it would so to walk away from a situation feeling like that ain't gonna cut it. Your ego is gonna stay alive. The way that my ego would flip on them is dismantling them to a point where I point out every single thing about them that is unlovable. Because when you're people pleasing, you're secretly grading people and assessing people. And you're grading against your idea of what they want and what they need and how you can be that. You've graded yourself as I motherfucking am that. I've done everything. You'd be amazed to see what I'll turn into to get you to want me. That's the vibe that you don't see. Money getting spent on you. You're just going to convince yourself, okay, once I get him to love me, he'll spend the money. That's what you're going to look like a psycho. And that's how you're going to be playing in your head. Then you're going to get to a point you've destroyed yourself. And you're looking at it like, okay, earning your love would mean spending all the money on me that I want because you're rich. And that's her idea of being with a rich man. She would never feel loved, ever. Because this man does not show money and like spending money as love. He's frugal. He likes to save money. He doesn't like to do that shit. But she's got her own projection over him. And she ain't seeing it clearly. So she's going to be ready to beat her head up against the wall, destroying herself, trying to figure out how she can finally get him to love her enough where he spends money on her. She wants to control the way he feels about her to live out her fantasy that he's in the slot of potential of what could be for her. Like that's because you might act and pretend like you're okay with him being frugal at the beginning, but you secretly are wondering and wanting him to love you enough where he spends on you. And you also see bending your way into destroying yourself and like erasing yourself, trying to convince yourself you don't want them or don't care doesn't work. Because what you've done is erased yourself. You're a full embodiment of what they need and they want. So you're never gonna do that. None of that is dismantling. That's just being rude. Dismantling is going into the way someone thinks, the way someone looks at life, the way that they look at other people, and telling them why they are unlovable because of how they are. So when I say transfer the wound, and men who can't admit that just run around traumatizing the fuck out of
Don't look at my feet.
For this example, let's say the man asks to get women. You have to tell them all the things that they want, and you have to stop sleeping around for a while. And let's say the girl feels like she has to people please. Okay, he's used to all these.
Hey Pookies. Been struggling here. And needed a second or something like that. Just been going through a lot and I've missed you guys a lot. lately okay, let's get into it. Lately I've felt very frustrated with, I feel like, for some reason it's hard for me to talk about it to y'all because it feels like I'm talking shit about God while he's listening to me. I've been just very frustrated with God because it's felt like every prayer has been answered around me. Everyone else is safe and protected, safe and sound, peaceful. And I've just been super uncomfortable and in pain, inside and out. And just not like myself. Just very uncomfortable in my world, while also like super submissive to everything my entire life. And I think God's trying to like literally beat it out of me, because that's the shit that gets me to like change and run away, is abuse. Or anything painful really is the thing to get me to run away and be like, no. So finally standing up for myself. But it's been extremely painful, internally and externally, and confusing, and it's made me question a lot about myself. Like it even today, I've just felt very just stupid. Like I felt ridiculous and stupid and like so uneducated, and when I know that I'm not, and there's not like a fucking handbook with all the, like, there's nothing that I can only know so much and understand so much at this age, and I'm like being incredibly hard on myself when there's like, anybody would feel the way that I feel going through what I just went through. Anybody. So I don't need to be so hard on myself and so accepting of abuse, and like I literally just hunker down and wait till it's over, until it gets, or not from humans, but apparently from the universe, from God. I just hunker down and take that shit and think that that's, I was assuming that like if they handed that to me, that I deserved it, and that like I couldn't ask for better. And I guess I was also holding the belief that I wasn't worth more, didn't deserve more, when I've put in a lot and care a lot, and my intentions are completely pure. There's just so much more that I deserve, and I'm finally realizing that, and finally in a place where I can say it out loud and actually like mean it and believe it and know it. So I'm ready to see it, punks. I hate that they're listening to me right now. Oh, ew. I hate it. Okay. But I know that they love me the way that I love, so it's okay. Like, I know they're proud of me right now. But voodoo came in and I had to... Lately, everything's been, like... I am not that way at all. Nothing pisses me off. Nothing. You could like poke and poke and poke and poke and poke, and nothing pisses me off. But for some reason, the cats busting through my door has been just making me want to freaking peel my skin off. They don't know it. I mean, they might feel me, but it's been killing me. Anyway, and see how stupid it sounds coming out? Why am I frustrated at that? If you don't want them to bust through your door, shut it all the way. Anyways, I do not get frustrated at my babies. But I've just been going through a lot. Duty booty. I'm so sorry. I love you. I'm using her for clout. Okay? She's a lot more beautiful than me, so I use her. No, you know why I think that is, I feel guilty showing my cats because this one doesn't really, I mean, she loves to cuddle, but she's never around and I don't really love on her that much. And so it feels like I'm like faking. Just to let you know, I don't know what I'm doing or what's wrong. I think I'm too honest sometimes. But I'm so grateful for my babies. I really am. This one just likes to be outside a lot. And there was a lot going on that wasn't my fault. I do freaking love her. I do. Voodoo was a rescue, and her had so many babies and was such a good mommy. And when she got here, she had, none of us knew she was a long-haired cat because she was bald because she was so malnourished. Her face. And just completely lost my train of thought. She doesn't want me to tell you guys. She said that's my story to tell? Shut your mouth. No, but when we got her, she was bald and she was so skinny. Me now. And now it's an incredible thing to freaking help these babies grow into what they're supposed to be. And I'm so thankful to have her and to love her. And I don't know the point in saying all that. Hold on. I'm just super proud of this cat. She's incredibly strong and super gentle and loving. A beautiful mother. And she deserves the entire world. Like, she deserves every bit of everything she's got. Genuinely. If any cat does, it's this one. And on top of all of that, she's incredibly gorgeous and perfect. Like, I can't explain to you how tender this cat is. She doesn't hurt nothing. She's so good with kids. So, like, she's so perfect. So perfect. You know that? Heart's just a powering. You know I'm talking about you? And I am so incredibly lucky to have her. And I'm not trying to dog anybody who had her before at all. I just, since a little girl, situations like that have been incredibly triggering and will bring a side of me out. And it didn't. I didn't get, well, it did. But no one ever saw it. Just super grateful that this cat is in my care. And she will stay in my care. and she's super happy. So the only thing I will say is she's not used to having all this fur. So she literally will not groom herself properly. Don't give me that look. You know it's true. And so she's got gnats. Bad. And I haven't been myself. So I think Miss Girl, we need to take her to the, I need to take her to the hair salon and get that figured out. It's very, very sad. And I hate it for her. Because I know that mats can get painful. Anyway, rambling on about you, Miss Dirty Booty. Oh my God, fucking Dolly Parton died today. Bless her soul. And 80 years on the earth is incredible. And I know that that woman missed her husband so badly, and I'm just grateful to know that she's back with him. Like, what an also, but also at the same time, what an incredible impact that woman made on this earth in the 80 years she spent here. All that music, all that art, all that, she was in movies, all the like things she created. Her cookware is incredibly beautiful. Are you joking? Dolly World? I know people are booking it like crazy today. Just what an incredible human being. And I'm glad she was that taken care of. I'm glad she was that loved. And she'll never be forgotten because of all that incredible music. Fuck you, Jolene. Fuck you. I don't know a lot about Dolly. Ooh. But, and I never listened to her music. But I've always loved her as a person. Just like Loretta. I know they're partying up there in heaven. I know they were so ready to bring her up. I know she's feeling all the love today. And she met God today. She met God and Jesus today. What the hell? And she's also like, in my beliefs, she's realizing like how loved she actually was. Because when you're human, I know she probably knew, but like she's like getting to really know. And just what a beautiful thing. It's not a sad thing to me, it's a beautiful thing. It is crazy. And so was, same with Loretta. Now they're all together. Crazy. Crazy. Anyway, love you, Dolly. Show y'all some of the art I've made. This one was so fun and I really love it. I really like the, if you, hold on. I love the colors. These have been my favorite thing to do lately. When I was little, I didn't have the like opportunity or the tools or the peace to sit and do art. And there's like random moments where I did, and I found some of my art from like 2017, and I was like, oh my gosh. I'm just super grateful for this thing and Procreate. It's been so healing to the inner child who didn't have the things to do it. And I love it. Like, it makes me so happy. This one, love it. And I don't know, I can't explain it. It's just really, it's like meditation, really healing. I'm never gonna do anything with this shit. but I love it. And I don't know why they're all like, I guess I showed, I don't know, some feel real stupid to me, but I'll show you my favorites. They're gonna be reversed though. Looks like a mushroom. Looks like a, oh, I just marked on it. Looks like a bug. I really love those for some reason, the ones that end up looking like a bug. This one was really fun. My favorite rune is up in there. And I'm starting this one. I just gotta put color in there. A lot of lines, a lot of squiggles, a lot of color. This one's really like, ooh, the earth. Really love it. Another bug. I love this fucking tablet. This is all I kind of use it for. Very healing. Just a little sunset. Well, a rainbow. I don't know. Little flower. Some sunshine. Sometimes I'm in the zone and sometimes I'm not. Auto zone. One too has the rune in it. I was writing that on my wrist every day before school, and I didn't even know what it was that I was doing. Crazy fact. But now I always said, like, I'm gonna get this tattooed on me, on my wrist. And yes, I am. I really recommend all of you guys reading Awakening of the Soul by Grace J. Scott. Okay? It's an incredible book. Right there, a record of thoughts channeled by souls of humans and aliens for a changing earth. Call me crazy, but this shit's real. I haven't even finished it. I'm rereading it now. I'm starting over. And we've made it here. Page 22. But I'm like so excited to restart it all with this understanding. We're so lucky, and I'm like struggling with my words. I'm just very grateful to have this book, and it's very beautiful the way the universe works and plants things and does things, especially when your intentions are pure and good and out of love. Like, they really do give it all back, and sometimes it's in ways that you don't notice. She's essentially saying, as we rid the earth of evil and darkness, they are going to try desperately to convince us that they are more powerful, convince us that they are the ones in control, and scare the fire out of us. And we need to, like, understand that it never will have control. It never will be more powerful than love, more powerful than light. In the end, we've seen it time and time again. It's a cliche. Love always wins. You can cringe if you want, but I have been through hell and back and can confirm love always wins. I don't give a fuck what you tell me. And it was like I had become convinced with everything that's happened that, like, oh, this shit's eating me and the world's ending. No, it's not. The world is not ending. We have been through far worse time and time again. This is just an incredibly difficult test period. And we have more than enough tools. We are so lucky to have everything that we have in front and around us. We have so much knowledge right under our noses. And a lot of us, me included, take it for granted daily. When there is so much more that we could be doing on this planet with our time, in our youth, and for our souls, which is why we're here. To have fun and to, like, learn and grow. And I'm saying that in that tone to me. Because I was like, duh, like, it was like I just had forgotten it all. And it was trying to convince me that I was wrong when I'm not wrong, or I wouldn't be in such a place. I'm not saying that it's always easy, but nothing really is. Nothing's easy, especially not fighting and arguing and chaos. I've had many struggles. Very, very dark times in my world. And I can confirm that just staying in the light, staying with the intention of love, staying, like, just minding your business and correcting evil thoughts, correcting evil feelings, giving love even when they don't back is the best option for everyone. And you're not obviously stand up for yourself and don't let people just walk all over you. But I promise you, when you choose not to argue or when you choose not to fight, it gets taken care of in one way or another that is equal and fair. And that is God. That's why some people's lives look the way that they look, is because of the way that they interact with the world. And I hate saying that because I hate to, like, think about people deserving certain things. But I can promise you from my soul, everything is fair. And everything, like, nothing is handed to somebody that they cannot get through. I've struggled saying all this stuff because I don't want to sound like a bitch that's, like, floated her whole life and is like, oh, you just love. But, like, I've been through hell and back, bro. It really, the answer is love, okay? The answer is love, and I'm so fucking grateful. Because my entire life I've kind of hid because I felt ridiculous being that cliche, but I just know that to be true. I'm incredibly lucky. I'm not saying, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm fighting. You know? I don't know. But I'm just incredibly thankful to myself and incredibly grateful to the divine, our creator, all the angels, everybody on the other side, all the spirits, all the people who walk on this earth in alignment with all of them. My storage ran out, so I'm gonna try to say this quickly and then try to edit this. I'm grateful to myself. I'm grateful to my all the support that I've gotten, because it's what's kept me safe. It's what's kept me very loved. It's what's kept my world so beautiful and made it so beautiful. This journey was such a long, tough one, but in the end, it does, like, you will be so grateful, and it is not cringe. I felt so cringy for so long. That's what I was trying to say, was I hid from everyone because I was the cringy cliche. But I'll tell you something, I'm grateful that I was. Now, it's literally what saved me and will continue to save me. Am I perfect? No. Is anybody? No. Does God want us to be perfect? No. Also, in the very beginning of all this, I'm like coming back as I'm talking, I was like, what happened was so terrifying, and it was the first time I was like really understanding that God and Jesus were there. And so I like fully was like, I'm Christian. No, you're not. No, I'm not. Okay? The Bible is a beautiful thing, filled with many lessons and many helpful things. But what we really need is to sit down and like, it's just not there. Okay, that's gonna have to be a completely separate video because there's so much that I could go into, and this is already long enough. Anyways, God is nothing to fear ever, and no one on that side is, unless you're evil. I guess then maybe like clench your booty hole or something. I don't know. Sorry. I'm like excited because I'm just coming back to as I'm talking out loud. And I'm so grateful for these things. I'm grateful for YouTube. I'm grateful for, we're so incredibly lucky to have everything that we have right now. And I feel like too many people are letting things just, we're taking it for granted and doing stupid things, me included. I'm not pointing my finger at a soul. I just have a deeper understanding, and I'm even more grateful to be who I am and be where I am. I am so incredibly lucky, and I'm very grateful, very lucky, very thankful, and I'm like excited to get into sharing all of it and hopefully like helping people. I just want to help. That's my only intention, is to help and love and giggle and buck and all the cringy cliches, okay? Can I be that? Can I do that? Anyways, thank you for whoever is, just thank you for listening. If you're at the end of this, I love you so much. You have no idea. And no, I love you. Thank you for everything. Thank y'all for everything. Thank you, God, for saving me. Thank you, Jesus, for all of that. I love you so much. Please know that. Stranger or not, I love you so much. And I feel like we all need to say that more and really mean it. And I do. So please know that. Please. Okay. I'm gonna stop because I know some people don't like it.